God will definitely make a way, but we need to recognize it. God works in mysterious ways. We do not always know what He is doing or why, but we can trust that He has a plan and it will be for our good. How does God make a way for you? How do you get to see the way? Hebrews 11 can give you a very explicit explanation of this. Please read it in your spare time. The answer is faith. And we all know, without faith, it is impossible to please our Maker. Daniel is one of my heroes of the faith. As a young man, he and others were taken captive to Babylon. Life as they knew it and their place of worship was left in Jerusalem. A new chapter in their life was beginning. Although Daniel had to leave his place of worship in Jerusalem, he did not leave his faith of his resolve to worship and serve the one true God. The time of testing came for this young man, and he stood firm. Daniel chapter 1 verse 8 has helped me to understand how Daniel met adversity. It starts with the sentence, "But Daniel made up his mind." Daniel had already decided or made up his mind what he would do and what he would do. Before a situation happened, he had already determined his response. Under no circumstances would he compromise on his faith or his God. As time passed, the testing increased. Now Daniel was faced with the decision of denying his need of communication, prayer with God. But he had already made up his mind what he would do. He continued to kneel before his Creator and pray. The result was that Daniel was taken much to the distress of the king and put in a den of hungry lions. I have often wondered how many lions were in that den, how many others had been eaten alive by those lions. What would have been my reaction as I looked down into that den with roaring, hungry lions licking their chops, waiting to be fed? But Daniel, that faithful, godly servant, was lowered into that den, and a huge stone was rolled over the entrance. There was no other exit, no other means of protection. It was a live or die, sink or swim situation. How prophetic were the king's words as Daniel was lowered into that den. How prophetic were the king's words as Daniel was lowered into that den he shouted, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." Can you imagine how dark that den must have been? Lions circling and roaring, and just imagine the smell of those wild animals on that dirty rock floor. What happened that night in that den was an amazing rescue. The light of the world shone bright in the darkness, and with one word, the mouth of those lions was shut. The situation that was meant for destruction was rescued and turned into a time of communion with the very one who speaks face to face with God. Many saw and heard of the God of Daniel because of his decision to follow God regardless of the cost. He rescues and delivers. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. For he has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. Daniel chapter 6 verse 27. Having God make a way for you involves a lot of things, from the little things to the biggest things. God bless you, and Jesus loves you perfectly.